Welcome back to another episode of Mindful Moments. Am I still y'all's host? I hope I am. I am your host, Jada Lowe, and we're back. Y'all, this is a little weird. It's not too weird because I still I've been in front of the camera and yada 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 woo woo woo. But y'all, I'm back. Prayerfully, I'm back. I'm back. We have a new setup. I am in my living room. It's been a lot going on, and I'm just here to update my people. Uh, y'all, this is bear with me. This is crazy. Okay, so okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back potting. I'm back on YouTube. I'm back on Instagram, TikTok, all the stuff. So where do we start? Where do we start? So let me start off with how I left y'all hanging. First off, apologies. Forgive me. Charge it to my head and not my heart. So I'm just going, y'all know me. I'm getting right to it. So last year was a whirlwind, but in like a good way. So I I think I uploaded my last episode in like October. I think it was late October. And I didn't really schedule any other recordings to do ahead of time. And so I said, I'll just start at the top of the year, give myself a little break to plan. And so, you know how it go. January turned to February. February turned to March. Then it was my birthday month. And then before I knew it, we were in July. And so, yeah, y'all, I've been going through a lot, but in a good way. And I thank God that we're here. So around the time of my last pod episode, and even kind of around the time when I was recording, your girl started a new job. Started a new job, moved out, and I started my job like boom, like right away. And so just this past year, I've just been getting adjusted to that. I've been adjusted to moving out, and I feel like I'm still moving out because my place still isn't fully done. Like I just got this whole setup together, and I'm like, people were saying, it take a couple years to like actually get your crib how you want to get your crib. And so I've been seeing that like this past year. And man, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I've just been getting acclimated to working. I went from pursuing entrepreneurship, I believe in the wrong, I don't want to say the wrong way, but maybe just the misinformed kind of wrong way. You feel me? Um so yeah, and just trying to figure out business, trying to figure out life, trying to figure out everything that you do in your 20s. That's for another episode, but like just everything you do in your 20s. So boom, moving out, working, all of that was just like it was a good storm, but it really caused me to like put podcasting, content, all of that to the side. I've still been doing my workout videos. I've still like jotted down and written my ideas down. But as far as like executing and recording and talking to y'all, I just, it fell at the wayside. And I missed y'all. I hope y'all missed me. I hope y'all had forgotten about me. But, but yeah, life just life in a good way though. And so I've just been maneuvering through this season, giving myself grace, but I should have been gotten in front of the camera. I should have been got back in front of the camera. Um, but yeah, I've just been getting acclimated. And so like these past few months, probably like past couple months really, I was just like, Jada, I just felt like I'm the multimedia specialist at my job. And it's brought a lot of fulfillment, but there's still like this other aspect of fulfillment that I felt like I just wasn't not tapping into, but that I should have been doing. Like when it comes to creating content, when it comes to, y'all know I could go off on a soapbox about that all the time, but when it comes to creating and when it comes to like putting out, I just missed it. And that was how I knew like God really put this in my heart, because it wouldn't leave. Like even if I didn't have like the strong feeling or want or motivation to record content in any type of way, it was still like pressing on my heart. It was still in the back of my mind. So I've been pumping that iron and keeping up with, my gym content and stuff. But as far as like podcasting and even like encouraging, inspiring, motivational content, that was way over there. It was way over there. And so I decided to take some time off to give my brain a little chance to breathe, but to also just take some time to actually be intentional about recording and see like what my workflow is like now, and having something ahead of time, and also making a promise to myself, and um just putting the pedal to the metal and just putting it in my brain of like, okay, you need to do this. So like, let's stop, because I've been in my head the whole time too. That's also why I've been gone a year, because I've just been in my head. Really haven't had a location, but it's like, don't let any of that stop you. So I've just been telling myself like, it's time to get back into it. We can't keep making the excuses of like, work is in the way. There's always going to be something in the way. It's always going to be something in the way. And I don't say that in a bad way of like work getting in the way is a bad thing, but it takes up a lot of my time. So it's just, I'm now having to learn to adjust differently. Before, I had time to podcast because I'm gonna be honest, I really wasn't doing too much during the day. But now, with the majority of the days in the week being taken up, I am going to have to find a way to adjust and get to it. And so, like, this is like my, what do you call it? Like when you getting back to it. This is me getting back in my Louis V bag. That's that. Um, but yeah, but all in all, y'all, life has been good. I hope y'all have been good. How have y'all been? Have y'all been like well? Have y'all been okay? This year, it's been a lot going on in 2025, period. And this episode will probably come out in November, and a lot has been going on, to say the least. So I pray that everybody is doing well. I pray that y'all are taking care of yourselves, and I just hope y'all are doing good. But yeah, all in all, Jada's been I've been good. I'm excited to get back in front of the camera. It doesn't feel weird. It just feels weird talking in the context of podcasting. And part of me is like, what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna talk about? I'm like, what are we gonna get in front of this camera and talk about? But we're gonna find something. We're gonna find something. And I just hope it gets y'all through the day, no matter the time y'all listening to it. So yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a little life update, and to let y'all know we back and rolling. We're back and rolling. If there's anything y'all want to talk about, let me know. Hit me in the DMs, hit me on Instagram, hit me in the comments on YouTube. And I I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I can't believe it. I quite literally, legitimately, frankly, cannot believe I'm in front of this camera, just because it's taken so long. And part of me wish it didn't take this long. Cause the thing is, one thing about me, one thing about Jada Marie, that rhymed, is that when it comes to doing stuff, I have to be able to think it through all the way through in my head as far as what it's going to look like. And that can be my biggest hindrance, because I'm trying to analyze everything. I'm trying to play out all the intricate details in my head, down to setup, down to recording. Because listen, if it doesn't look how I want it to look, I am going to be pissed. And I know I cannot be the only one. I consider myself a perfectionist in certain ways, but I don't give myself room to like try things out. Like where I wanted to record this episode, I'm not recording it at. I really did want to record in my living room, but it ended up looking good. So we're going to roll with it. And so I'm having to just learn how to adapt and give my brain room to breathe and adapt, because that was another thing that held me off for so long, was just I was in my head. Like I was in my head a lot, because in my head, it needed to be perfect. In my head, when I record and when I do all these things, it needs to come out how it is in my head. And I just realized, and I just had to pray about it sometimes too. I'm like, Jada, sometimes the stuff that's in your head, it may be the product of something in the future, but you gotta like, you won't know unless you do it. I know I always go back to like to just do it and doing, but that's really what it comes down to, is just doing it. And so I just had to get out of my head, and I had to make an investment, to say the least. We're gonna get it together. Everything's fine. To just kind of make things a little more honestly convenient to where I could get done what I needed to get done. And so I've got a studio set up. I may show y'all that, but that's like separate YouTube. I may show y'all that, but I just wanted to honestly make this episode to just tell y'all hey and that I missed y'all. And if it's something that you've kind of let go of or something that you're passionate about that you really kind of dropped the ball on or you feel like you're just missing out on, pick it back up and get back to it. I feel like this jacket that I got on, I love this jacket. It's nice and soft, but I feel like the Michelin man. Anywho, but yeah, just get back to it. Get back to doing what you love. Get back to doing what you know God has placed on your heart. Um, and just get back to it and be intentional about it and don't think it has to look perfect because it doesn't. So no matter where you're listening to this at, gym, on the way to work, at night. Do people listen to podcasts at night? Anywho, no matter what time you're listening to it, I'm glad that I could grace y'all's screens and your ears. And I'm here, y'all. I'm here. I'm going to do my best, but I'm also going to be intentional. So Jada's back. Jada's back. We're gonna, Lord willing, close this year out strong and we back. So yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. It was a quick one. I've got some more coming for y'all and some more in store, but this was needed. So I hope it did me well and I hope it did y'all well too. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I love you guys. Y'all take care. And as always, did I say this the last time? I'm all over the place. As always, remember to be mindful of today for a better what? Tomorrow. I love you guys and I will catch y'all in the next episode.